BTS was banned, lies about Jin went viral, on trying to manufacture a second BTS, and a person fled North Korea for V. Watch till the end to find out more. Recent claims by the parents of New Jeans have shed light on the alleged poor living conditions in the dormitories their children faced as trainees, garnering public support for Adore CEO Hee Jin as she addresses these concerns. According to an account by Minji's mother, her daughter faced significant challenges during her early days at Source Music. Enrolled as a trainee at just 13 years old, Minji was reportedly placed in a dormitory afflicted with mold and cockroaches, a situation her parents were unaware of initially due to restricted access. They were reportedly shocked to discover these conditions a year into her training. Additionally, Minji's often late-night commute home without security allegedly exposed her to further vulnerabilities, underlining the hardships faced by young trainees. It has also been suggested on social media that the building, which Minji reportedly resided in, had previously housed BTS during their trainee days. This has sparked online speculation that the decision to place trainees in this building may have been influenced by a belief in the spiritual transfer of energy. Comments from the Korean online community, particularly from ARMYs, have voiced concerns about leveraging BTS's legacy to implicate other groups in controversies, underscoring a desire to protect BTS from unrelated disputes. This conversation has been marked by frustration regarding the recurrent mentions of BTS, which some view as an attempt to drag the group into public controversies, potentially damaging their reputation. These allegations touch on more than just the history of dormitories or the celebrity of former occupants. They raise significant ethical questions about the obligations of entertainment companies to ensure the welfare and safety of their trainees. Such conditions not only challenge the resilience of young talents, but also question the responsibilities of those in charge. There is a fundamental expectation that companies provide humane conditions for trainees, a standard necessary not only for nurturing future talent, but also for fostering a culture of respect and care within the industry. While Jungkook is currently fulfilling his military duties, his influence was unmistakably felt at KCON 2024, where he was affectionately dubbed the Idol of Idols by fans and fellow artists alike. This nickname was exemplified as several performers chose to cover his songs, highlighting his ongoing impact on the music industry. TWS, a newer group under the same label as BTS, performed an energetic rendition of Jungkook's hit 3D. The members showcased their admiration and respect for their senior, Jungkook, with a performance that left the audience in awe. Their teammate has openly expressed his admiration for Jungkook, sharing his excitement about meeting him and his favorite song, Never Let Go. Moreover, KCON LA witnessed other artists bringing Jungkook's music to life. Gunwook of Zero Base One, known for his adept dance covers of Jungkook's songs, performed a solo dance to Standing Next to You, confirming his reputation as a cover specialist of Jungkook's tracks. The previous year, Zero Base One had performed 7 at the same event, and they continued to feature Jungkook's music in their repertoire. I&I, a Japanese boy group, also contributed to the celebration of Jungkook's music by incorporating his song 7 into their performance lineup, which also included covers from other popular groups. The pervasive presence of Jungkook's songs at KCON LA 2024 humorously led fans to comment that the event seemed to have turned into a golden listening party in his honor. As the event wrapped up, fans humorously noted the competition they would face for seats at Jungkook's solo concerts once he completes his military service, indicating a strong, enduring fan base eager for his return. Reflecting on these moments brings to mind the broader implications of an artist's influence, extending beyond their physical presence to inspire and energize both fans and fellow artists. V recently expressed his support for Olympic athlete Shin Yoo-bin, who is competing for South Korea in table tennis at the 2024 Paris Summer Olympics. V took to his official Instagram to share his enthusiasm for the opening ceremony held in Paris, France. He posted several screenshots from the event's broadcast, capturing the moment when South Korean athletes made their entrance. The broadcast highlighted several cultural symbols and icons representing South Korea, including BTS, kimchi, the acclaimed film Parasite, and the nation's 5 palaces. In a playful gesture, V added ARMY to this list of national symbols. Furthermore, he posted messages of encouragement for Shin Yoo-bin, wishing her success in the table tennis events, and extending his support to the entire South Korean team. Shin Yoo-bin, on her part, has shown herself to be a fan of BTS. Back in June 2021, she shared a photo on her social media featuring a signed copy of BTS's BE album, accompanied by a thank you note from the band. Additionally, during the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympics, V had reached out to her via BTS's official Weverse community, offering words of encouragement. Reflecting on these interactions, it's clear how the world of popular culture and sports can intertwine, creating moments of mutual respect and support that transcend their respective fields. Such gestures not only bolster the morale of athletes, but also highlight the widespread influence and supportive nature of global icons like BTS. From their dynamic beats to their lyrical prowess, BTS has captured global attention, but not without facing some resistance on their home turf for reasons that might appear trivial to international fans. Among the numerous K-pop groups that have occasionally run afoul of broadcasting standards, BTS's experiences highlight a unique struggle between cultural expression and regulatory oversight. Several BTS tracks, including Dope, Pied Piper, Go Go, and Permission to Dance, have been restricted from broadcast in South Korea. These songs, each with a substantial international following, were flagged by South Korean regulators for various minor infringements. For instance, Converse High mentions several brand names such as Converse, Alexander McQueen, and Chanel, leading to its exclusion from national broadcasts due to promotional concerns. Similarly, Cypher Part 3, Killer, faced restrictions for including language deemed inappropriate, alongside references to branded products. Moreover, the track Boys with Fun encountered broadcasting limits due to its use of the Chinese phrase "Chi fan le ma," meaning "did you eat?" This phrase phonetically resembles a Korean profanity, prompting a ban from the airwaves. Likewise, Go Go was criticized and subsequently banned for what was perceived as vulgarity in its lyrics. These instances of censorship, while aimed at maintaining broadcasting standards, underscore the nuanced challenges artists like BTS face in navigating the delicate balance between creative expression and compliance with national media regulations. Reflecting on this, it becomes evident that the intersection of culture, regulation, and music can often lead to complex scenarios where artists must tread carefully to harmonize their artistic vision with societal norms. These episodes not only emphasize the perseverance of BTS in their artistic endeavors, but also shed light on the broader implications of censorship in shaping the music landscape within South Korea. On a recent episode of the South Korean show Now on My Way to Meet You, which often features stories from North Korean defectors, one young woman shared a particularly moving story about how K-pop opened her eyes to a world beyond her own. The program sheds light on how North Korea is changing and how the Korean wave, or Hallyu, is reaching and influencing even the most isolated communities. During the show, So Hyun Kyung, a defector from North Korea, spoke about her first encounter with K-pop through the music video for Fire by BTS. She vividly described how seeing V felt like seeing something out of this world. She was struck by his presence, comparing him to an angel, and explaining that it was like discovering a whole new world, a stark contrast to her life in North Korea. So's story isn't just about the allure of a pop star, it's about the power of media, to reach across borders and offer new perspectives and hopes. For So, and many like her, glimpses of the outside world through music and television provided a sense of what life could be beyond the confines of their usual surroundings. It's a reminder of how something as simple as a music video can have a profound impact, changing someone's view of the world and inspiring them to seek a new life. This episode highlighted how South Korean culture is not just entertainment, but a beacon of hope for some, symbolizing freedom and new possibilities. It's a powerful example of how culture can inspire and propel change, even in the most challenging of circumstances. In a recent update from a YouTube channel known for its online dance tutorials, dancer-choreographer Brian Puspos, who is closely associated with BTS's Jungkook, appeared in a video alongside host Clay Bunthanakit. They delved into a detailed analysis of the dance choreography for Jungkook's track 7. During this session, when Brian was prompted to send a message to Jungkook, he expressed his eagerness to reunite and collaborate in 2025, hinting at potential exciting projects once Jungkook completes his military service. This comment sparked conversations among fans, fueling speculation about a possible solo tour for Jungkook next year. Brian Puspos has been an integral part of Jungkook's performances, particularly noted in their work together on 7, which also features Lotto. The video not only showcases the meticulous dance moves, but also captures the behind-the-scenes camaraderie. It highlights how Jungkook, even in challenging attire like leather pants and chunky Balenciaga boots, manages intricate dance moves with ease. One particular moment detailed in the video shows Jungkook resolving a mishap with a necklace during the performance, which Brian points out to illustrate Jungkook's poised demeanor. Brian praised Jungkook's inclusive and considerate nature, mentioning how the idol ensures that every individual in the room feels acknowledged and valued. This anecdote sheds light on Jungkook's character off stage, reinforcing the image of a star who remains grounded and attentive to those around him. The video also touched on the performance levels of Jungkook, with Brian jokingly noting that Jungkook was only performing at gear 3 inches and predicting even more impressive performances as he escalates to gear 5, pushing everyone involved to their best efforts. Reflecting on the relationship between Jungkook and Brian, it's evident that their bond goes back to 2009, when Jungkook, alongside bandmate Jimin, first admired Brian's choreography through a dance video. Jungkook has openly regarded Brian as his favorite dancer since his trainee days, a sentiment that speaks volumes about the influence Brian has had on him. On the first anniversary of the release of Seven, Brian took to social media to acknowledge how profoundly the collaboration with Jungkook had impacted his life. Such stories of collaboration and mutual respect highlight the significant, often personal connections formed within the music industry, illustrating how these relationships not only enhance creative endeavors, but also foster a supportive community that spans across careers and cultures. On July 14th, Jin participated in the Olympic torch relay at the iconic Louvre Pyramid in Paris, an event that captured the attention of the world and particularly thrilled ARMY. This milestone event, however, was shadowed by rumors suggesting governmental influence in his selection. These speculations were promptly addressed and dispelled by a thorough investigation from South Korean media outlet SBS, which confirmed that the selection process was solely managed by the Paris Organizing Committee without any state intervention. Samsung Electronics, an official partner of the Olympics and where Jin serves as a promotional ambassador, had recommended him for the role. This recommendation was based on his active involvement in campaigns promoting values that resonate with the Olympic spirit. The process, as clarified by SBS and the official Paris Olympics website, involves stringent criteria focusing on the nominee's dedication to sportsmanship and community values. The list of torchbearers for the event included various notable figures, all chosen for embodying the spirit of the Games. Additionally, a report by W Korea highlighted that Jin was specifically selected by the International Olympic Committee due to his significant cultural influence. This was further corroborated by HYBE, who discussed the strategic importance of Jin's role. Despite some initial skepticism regarding his selection right after his military discharge, Jin's participation was widely celebrated and proved to be a significant boost for K-pop's global influence, reportedly enhancing international sales by a substantial margin. Ryu Sung-min, a South Korean table tennis player and IOC member, also commented on the broader impact of Jin's involvement in the Paris Olympics. He noted that Jin's participation, coupled with the pervasive appeal of K-pop, Korean culture, and cuisine, was poised to leave a lasting impression on the global stage. This reflection on Jin's role at the Olympics and the subsequent clarification of the selection process illustrates the interplay between cultural influence and global sporting events, underscoring the importance of transparency and the universal values celebrated by such international gatherings. A recent report has deepened the existing tensions between Adore and its parent company HYBE, alongside HYBE's sublabel Source Music. The controversy stems from allegations against Adore CEO Hee Jin, accusing her of inappropriately transferring trainees from Source Music to debut in Adore's new girl group, NewJeans. The issue came to light through a report by the Korean entertainment news outlet Dispatch, which suggested that members of NewJeans were originally part of a 7-member trainee group at Source Music. The report included a video from March 2021 showing the trainees practicing a dance routine for what would become NewJeans' debut song, Attention, at a Source Music studio. According to Dispatch, there were questionable actions by Min, including the alleged consultation with a shaman about the transfer and composition of the girl group to her label. Source Music was purportedly preparing to debut this group, known internally as Team N, in late 2021. But plans were delayed, and ultimately, the trainees were transferred to Min in September 2021 under unclear circumstances. In defense, Ador refuted the allegations, accusing the news outlet and HYBE of propagating false information, and threatened legal action. Ador maintained that Min had already been planning a distinct launch strategy for a new girl group under her label, which had been discussed and approved by HYBE's head, Bong PD, as more feasible under Min's direct oversight rather than Source Music's. Ador also claimed that after Min presented her strategy, Source Music proposed a similar strategy for launching a girl group, which led to a complaint of intellectual property theft by Min. In response, Source Music has denied copying any strategies and has stated that Min was supposed to develop her proposal with a new team, not with Team N. As the allegations spiraled, Source Music launched a lawsuit against Ador for defamation and business interference, pointing to ongoing disputes over the handling of trainees. In addition, the parents of NewJeans members have publicly supported Min, criticizing Source Music for a lack of communication and care during the trainees' final evaluations. The situation escalated when HYBE's CEO Park Ji-won stepped down, with the company announcing a new appointment shortly after. The prolonged conflict has frustrated fans and observers, who worry about the impact on the trainees caught in the crossfire. This dispute highlights the complex relationships and pressures within the K-pop industry, where business decisions can have profound personal impacts on young artists' careers. As someone who has followed the intricacies of K-pop dynamics, the situation underscores the delicate balance between corporate strategies and the ethical treatment of artists, reminding stakeholders of the need for transparency and fairness in the entertainment industry. Hee Jin has come under scrutiny following allegations that she sought business advice from a shaman, leading to a complex series of events. On July 26th, South Korean media outlet TV Daily reported that the shaman, known as Miss Lee, had closed her business, adding more intrigue to the ongoing controversy. Earlier in April, Hee Jin faced accusations from Dispatch that she had consulted with Miss Lee about the selection of members for the girl group NewJeans, which she was forming under the Ador label. These allegations sparked significant backlash from netizens after screenshots of their purported conversations were leaked. In response to the controversy, Min held a press conference where she described the shaman as merely a close acquaintance, attempting to downplay their professional connection. Adding to the drama, a visit by TV Daily to the temple where Miss Lee was said to have operated revealed no traces of her. Instead, another shaman, identified only as Shaman H, was found in her place. This individual claimed to have no knowledge of Min or Miss Lee, stating he had taken over the temple in January and was unaware of its previous tenants. This scenario further complicates the narrative around Hee Jin's decision-making process at Ador, especially given HYBE's previous accusations of her breaching trust by allegedly leaking confidential information to a third party. Dispatch's report from July 23rd highlighted Min's reliance on the shaman's advice in forming the first girl group under HYBE labels, involving significant financial transactions purportedly for gaining insights into the best lineup for NewJeans. The transformation of Team N, initially part of Source Music, into NewJeans under Ador's banner in September 2021 has been particularly contentious. Hee Jin has vehemently denied the allegations laid out by Dispatch, dismissing them as false and threatening legal action. The entire situation reflects the complexities of trust and reputation in the high-stakes world of K-pop, where the boundaries between personal beliefs and professional decisions often blur. Such incidents provoke reflections on ethical practices within the industry and raise questions about the transparency of executive decisions, particularly when they can drastically affect young artists' careers. As an observer of cultural dynamics in corporate settings, it becomes clear that maintaining ethical integrity is as crucial as strategic innovation, especially in industries like entertainment, where public perception can significantly impact a company's success and the well-being of its talents.